All right, everyone, here we go with an energy weather update. I got a pre-shuffle for you. There's a couple of things going on with the energy. This seems very specific in the surface energy. I will tell you in case it doesn't come up in the reading. The energy, well, it might not. It might not be important enough for you to know about, but the energy is very changeable right now. It's flip-flopping all over the place. It's unpredictable. So make sure you go with the flow. All right, make sure you do. Your plans could change on a dime. All right, keep that in mind. That's going on probably, I'll put some dates in the title of this reading. I don't know. I would say we've got to run until about the 22nd or 23rd. But with the solstice energy rolling in, that could kind of, that overshadows just about everything. So anyway, let's take a look at this pre-shuffle. Queen of Swords, my Queen of Truth, crossed by Victory, with a 9 of Pentacles, that's liberation, right? She got a falcon too. And a Chariot, and a 9 of Wands. What's underneath? I don't know what's underneath that. 5 Cups and 6 Pentacles. Yeah, 5 Cups and 6 Pentacles. With very little regret. You might spend a moment regretting it. But it's time to put the bullshit down. There's something that's holding you back, keeping you from feeling free, like that girl right there, right? I don't know. There's something that's holding you back. Whatever it is, it's a thought, it's something you're worried about. Here's it coming back. It comes in here all the time. I don't know what it is with 2026. Maybe it's because it's the mustard rhino year, as I wrote about in my blog. I explained. But there's a lot of people worried about things. Worry this, worry that. And even if somebody tells you what the thing is, you still worry. And you still keep going. I don't know, whatever it is, you put down the bullshit. You get victory, right? The truth wins. Okay? Good. That's just the surface energy. You can easily fuck that up by too much worrying, right? Or the 5 of Cups, that was just before the 6 of Pentacles there. That can mess you up. Don't get stuck in that too long, all right? Overall, the energy right now is really good. I'm looking forward to pulling this week's readings. I've got some good ones coming up, including I believe I'm doing a solstice reading. And I've got the Q3 of 2026 coming up reading. Right, the third quarter. On Sunday, the 21st, I'm going to start your July readings. So I got to do a blog article this week on July. Should be very interesting. It's a very restoration energy. Spoiler alert. July has a restoration feel to it. It reminds me of 2023, which is a year I titled Restoration. It has a bit of that, returning you to your rightful throne, putting things right. That's often the case. That could apply in a lot of areas. Let's see where we go. But yeah, that's sort of what's going on with it. I'm shuffling. It's a general reading. It may or may not. Hold on. I saw you. There you go. Okay. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. I see that one too. I'm just not going to bother. May or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. All right? I'm not a fucking time lord. I don't control all this stuff. Look at that. It flipped. I'm done. I've got a 5 of, oh, wow. Okay. 8 of Pentacles at the bottom. 5 of Swords reversed. The King of Swords this time had the 6 of Cups. And what's underneath that? The 7 of Cups. What's underneath that? The 5 of Pentacles. A lot of 5s here. 5s are where change happens. Don't be resistant to change. Oh, God, yeah, I see it. 3 of Cups. Don't be careful. Don't be careful. No, be careful this week about nostalgia holding you back or being too clingy to the past. I've said that a lot in these, but it's showing up here in a big, big way. Okay? Gosh, should I? I don't know. What am I leaving behind? You're a little emotional. There's something that you get to do. I don't know what it is. It's something you get to do. It's something you get a redo on something. In this energy. These surrounding energies are providing you with an opportunity to redo or rethink something. It can be that, think about something like I talked about earlier. Think about something you've been stressing about or something you refuse to admit to yourself or whatever. Right? That tends to kind of fuck you up a little bit, right? Well, it's getting mixed up. Something from the past that's been fucking you up, you get a chance to re-examine it. And in almost a fit of, well, it's more masochism than anything else, but I'll call it Stockholm Syndrome, where, you want to almost hold on to. You're sitting there trying to find a way to keep something bad. Don't spend your time this week trying to find a way to keep something bad, keep something toxic. Don't do it. Why would you waste your time doing that? You'd be surprised. People do all the fucking time. Let's clarify. All right, let's see where we go. You don't know what's coming, but something good. I got the moon there. I'll pull on the king. Why not? I got nothing better to do. Tell me about the King of Swords. Oh, I like that. I like that King of Swords energy there. It's interesting. We got one message in the pre-shuffle with the Queen of Swords, who's also sitting in this deck. And we've got the main reading message with the King. Right? Now, together, they sometimes fight if you put those two energies together. So you might be in a... I can see you in a battle with yourself. In this energy here, something from the past. You get it right. Right? You can put it down. You can move forward. I think it's a thing. I don't think it's a person. I'm not pulling on the soulmate cycle here. I'm just pulling you a reading about the energies you're going to be living in over the next week, week and a half. All right? You get a chance to get it right, and you're trying to find a way to keep it. Keep it broken. Yeah. I don't know. People do crazy things. People keep couches that poke them because the couch has sentimental value. It's like sitting on a couch that's got a spring that keeps poking you and it's jamming you up. You buy a new couch, you try to find a way to keep the old one because it's got sentimental value. You want to put it over in a corner or something like that. Sit on it every once in a while for old time's sake. I don't know. I talked about in a recent reading, I think it may have been an extended, how people keep things around too long. Stuff holds energy. Be careful about that. What I'm talking about here isn't about a person. It could be about a thought. It could be about a way you look at things. It could be about stuff that you're keeping. You're trying to keep something that's shown that's bad luck for you. You're being shown that it's not good for you to have that energy around. But you're still trying to find a way to keep that old couch. Because, well, I banged Ramona on it. Okay, well, whatever. That sounds like a good enough reason to throw it out to me. I don't know. What's going on here? King of Swords. Let's see where we go. Why didn't you tell me that before I sat down, asshole? Right? The Chariot. It's time to... do you even need me? It's a chariot. The Chariot's pulling up. The Chariot in this case is a garbage truck coming to pick up that metaphorical couch. Right? Doesn't matter that you bang Ramona on it. Doesn't matter that the spring is there. There's something about the energy of that couch that's jamming you up. We're getting rid of energy that's weighing us down. Put it on the garbage chariot and let it take it away. Okay? You're trying to find a way to keep it. How can I keep it though? I'm going to miss that couch. Really? Really? Okay. I don't. No. Okay? Don't. I look. And I'm trying not to be a hypocrite. Because I know my wife is listening in the other room. But first thing she's going to say when I walk out of this room is she's going to go, "You're the most sentimental, crazy fool. Keep all kinds of things." I know. But at some point, every 5 years I go through and I purge a lot of that stuff. I would keep the Ramona couch. I can relate. That's why you want your reading from me. I can relate. I'm telling you to throw it out. Easier said than done. I got you. What's on top? And again, it's just a metaphor. Look, 10 swords. Why is that here? And justice. If you throw it out, things go good. Okay, can we keep it simple? Just caveman, unga bung. If you throw out, things go good. Yeah, okay. That's it. Doesn't need to be any more complex than that. It doesn't have to be throwing out a couch. Some people have a hard time with the lateral thinking. They go, "I don't have a couch, Steve." Okay. It could be a way you're looking at something. For a lot of you, it's just a way you're looking at something. So for about half of you, it's something you're worried about, something that's been jamming you up. For the other half of you, it's an object. It's something you're keeping for sentimental reasons, right? You bang so-and-so on it. I don't know. It's the only thing I can come up with. Whatever it is, that energy is jamming you up. You will get a sign within the energy. The environmental energies will give you an opportunity to throw out that old couch, to get rid of it for things to be good. What sign will you get? I don't know. I would say a chariot pulling up outside with a sign on the side that says throw out your old couch would be a good sign if it's parked right outside your house. I mean, I don't know. Either way, it's time to move on from whatever that is. And look, you get really unjammed here. Let's pull on the past. I don't need that. We've been talking about it. Let's pull on the Six of Cups. And no, it's not throwing out a dog. Okay, we don't do that. All right, let's go. Six of Cups. All right, let's go. Six of Cups. Give me this. So where are we going once we reverse this? I mean, and that flipped right out of the deck just like that. Where are we going once we reverse that? What's going to happen? Where are we heading now? The Fool. Where we're going, we don't need roads, right? It's a bit of that. It's a Fool. It's kind of got an all bets are off energy to it, okay? There's something about whatever this is that you need to get rid of that's really jamming you up. And listen, for the people where this is an object or something, you would be surprised. Do not be surprised. Things, when I do my purge every 5 years, I could feel the energy lift. I mean, it's unreal. So, careful about that. That could be, for the most common, because someone will ask me, the most common thing, you're in a relationship, you're starting a new relationship, trying to find a new relationship, you got a bunch of pictures of all your old relationships around. It's one thing if you've locked them in a steel case, lined it and wrapped it in plastic, put bubble wrap around it, and then put that in a steel safe. But it's altogether another thing if you keep taking out and looking at those pictures, or you can see those pictures, or some of those pictures are up. Whatever it is, that could be a problem. All right? So maybe rather than throw it away, you just hide them. You seal them up. I don't know. All bets are off here. What's on top? There's my queen. She came back. Right? So we get a couple. No, we don't get a couple of cards from the pre-shuffle. I get Temperance and a Four of Cups. Wow, I thought for sure we were going to get some pre-shuffle back. We did not. That was a separate message in the pre-shuffle. But was it? Aren't we liberating ourselves from something? And you might spend a little too much time being bummed about. Don't be bummed about liberating yourself from something that your instincts tell you needs to be thrown away. All right? I don't care if it's a thought, a way of looking at things, a person, whatever it is, something's being removed here. The opportunity is within the energy this week, I would say between now and the 22nd, maybe the 23rd, to get rid of it. The opportunity will be there. Maybe that opportunity is just showing you what it is. I don't know. Either way, it's there. Look, this is divinely guided. Look at this. Right? I mean, this is unreal. There's just this repeat message coming up with the Four of Cups. You won't want to get rid of it. I can already feel the energy coming back. Steve, you're talking about me throwing out my pictures of Ronnie? I'm not throwing out my pictures of Ronnie, Steve. I loved him. I take them out and look at them every once in a while. I got you. I'm not telling you what to do. You don't have to do anything. I'm saying seal Ronnie's picture in fucking plastic and put it in a metal safe and get rid of that energy. Just make sure that energy can't get to you. Put it as far away from you as possible. Give those pictures to a friend of yours to store at their house so they're not with you. I don't know. It's just an example. Just like the couch was an example. The couch needs to be thrown out. You don't want to give that away, okay? And if you do, you've got to disclose that you banged Ramona on it, okay? Because that's just wrong. Either way, you need to take kind of the opportunity within the energy will also be there for you to take kind of a nonchalant, apathetic attitude this week. Pull on that. Now, the sentimental side of you might kick in, right? And that's what causes this a little bit. Try to curb that. Try to curb your sentimentality this week. And you'll see clearly what needs to go and what needs to stay. All right? We've talked about this energy before. Energies are cycles. Energies repeat. But this is coming around again in a different set of surrounding energies. This is a bigger deal. This is so you don't take something from the past into what has the potential to be an extremely bright future. with rainbows and unicorns. See what I'm saying? And this will fuck it up, right? If you keep it, you'll fuck up your justice. If you get rid of it, you'll get justice. It's very clear. The energy is very clear here, even with the cards. And yeah, it's come up before. It's like I said, the last time this energy came around, probably a year or so ago, I talked about yard sailing, right? And if you choose sentimental with stuff, I'm a sentimental fool. If you give me 3 boxes, sell, keep, throw out, right? The keep box is going to be like full. It's going to be overflowing, kind of thing. Because if I'm in the wrong set of mind, if I'm in the wrong energy, right? I'm not going to sell it. No, I'm not selling that. You're not selling that. No, I'm not. I need that, right? My old sound machine from the 80s. Somebody wanted to sell it. It's a little toy. It makes noises. I like it. I don't sell my sound machine to some kid. No. That's a classic, all right? So be careful about that. Put down the sentimentality this week for best results. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. Let's go. I'll take that out. Yeah, look at that. Look. You see how free he is? Right? Another word about freedom. Underneath that was the 7 of Wands, defensive. Be careful. It just keeps coming up. 1 card and a crossing card. What else you want to tell my people? Anything? What else you want to tell them? 1 card and a crossing card. Man. Okay, all right. The cards are just fucking me up the ass here. So those fell out. So we get both of those. There's a magician at the bottom. This one's sideways, as you could tell. We flip it. 8 swords. So it's a sideways, more to the upright. 8 of swords. It would be more to the negative if it was like that, right? Okay. And this here is an Ace of Cups. What's underneath that? The Ace of Swords. And that, yeah, okay. Just with these 3 cards here, I think it's almost simultaneously. For a few of you, this is a final message. It's for a few of you. Combined with throwing away something or getting a new view on something or getting rid of something that's been jamming you up, be it an energy, a thought, or whatever, there's something that you fall in love with. It could be a person. It could be a new hobby. Maybe you finally do take up the clog dancing. I'm trying to advertise it here, people. All right? I want Steve's Love Tarot followers out on the grain circuit. I want you out there, right? Kansas, go all through Kansas. It's nice. Tell you. Anyway, you fall in love with something. Doesn't have to be clog dancing, although I'd be disappointed if it's not. But I almost want to tell you, I know you think I'm going to say you might get in your head. I want you to get in your head about it. You might second guess yourself and say, well, Steve would say not to get in my head about it. I should just go for it. No, I want you to get in your head about it. I feel like this is something stupid. I do. Maybe stupid like clog dancing. I don't know. Well, Steve, I'm in a wheelchair. Okay, and I fell in love with clog dancing. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. You put the little clogs on the wheels. You could have something really unique going there. We could build you a compression system like those cars that they make that bounce up and down. We could have you. We could get you going. You'd be all right. Use your head, God damn it. Be innovative. There's nothing that should stop you. Don't let a wheelchair stop you. Are you kidding me? Right? Oh my God. Anyway, my point is, I think this is stupid. I think it's something that you maybe shouldn't be doing for some reason. I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy, right? So I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it could be something as simple as I don't even know, playing an instrument, but it can be bad for you. Like if if your tendons aren't wired right, the piano or guitar or something might not be for you. If you got emphysema, the flute might not be your thing. I mean, I don't know. Just get in your head a little bit about it. Try to find a creative solution to whatever it is, okay? Whatever limitation it may have. Be real with yourself about your own limitations, about what you can and can't do, okay? And you'll be fine. This is caution. When it's not full-blown 8 swords, it's just, well, let me think about this real quick, right? There you go. Something along those lines, all right? That's it. I mean, I don't know. That's your reading. I mean, any number of things. We got clogs on the bottom of wheelchair wheels. Maybe you play the flute with the oxygen tank. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. Either way, be smart. Be clever. You know? All right. Make sure you're aware of it. Man or woman's got to know their limitations. Anytime I get to quote Clint Eastwood, I will. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.